Hey there everybody, hope you're well. Martin here, and welcome to part 3 of this series of 7 videos, especially for dads, for mums, for parents, carers who happen to also be senior leaders, managers, business owners, and they've got their sights on the summer holidays, which now are 5 weeks away. And the whole aim of this is to get you on holiday feeling good, feeling confident, feeling calm, feeling relaxed, feeling excited for holiday, not feeling completely exhausted, overwhelmed, stressed, and still thinking about work. So that's the whole premise of this. And up to now, in the first 2 videos, we've got really clear on what it was like to step on that, take that first step on holiday, that first step off the plane, off the train, out of the car, however it is, and really embodied that moment and felt what it would be like. So our brain is really looking forward to that. Last week, did you do it? Did you go 7 layers deep? We then went 7 layers deep into why that was so important. And by this point, you should have a really emotional reason why, a really heartfelt why it's so important for you to start your holiday like that. And again, this is a shortened version of how you achieve anything, overcome anything, improve anything in life or in business. So get clear and have a really purposeful why. So today, 5 weeks out from the summer holidays, this is all about biggest difference. Okay, so now we are talking about the work situation, your professional situation, which at the moment we said about at the start, there are kind of 3 sorts of people. Some people are really looking forward to their summer holidays. Some people that are looking forward to it, but only because they're just trying to escape their day-to-day lives. And some people, they're not really looking forward to it. All they're focusing on is how much they have to do, and it's just an impossible task of how much stuff they've got to do before then. So we want to start tackling this, and again, people want to dive into what's the tactic behind, what's the strategy, what's the thing that I need to do to get in control of my time, and we will come to that. But again, please trust this process, because today is about the biggest difference. This has the ability to radically change how you look at work, how you look at yourself at work, and therefore your health, your productivity, and everything else around it. The balance you want, the confidence that you want, how calm you feel. And it is all around, instead of us thinking that we've got to get everything done, that we're there. It doesn't matter what level you are in an organization. The people that are the most overwhelmed, most stressed, the most exhausted are the ones that are trying to do everything. And trying to do everything has probably got them to where they've got to, but they're hanging on a cliff edge because their bodies and minds just can't consistently keep doing everything. There's so much to do that it's having an effect on them mentally, physically. The balance with their family and that quality time isn't there, and it's why they end up going on holiday completely frazzled, right? And it takes them half the holiday, if not even the whole holiday, to kind of recover from that, and then they get back to it. So what I'm actually trying to do here is not just set you up for a decent holiday, I'm trying to set you up for when you return. We get this right, you're going to come back in a different frame of mind as well, and you're going to be able to use all the tools and everything that we talk about after. You're not going to dread coming back, which so many of us do, and I did for so many years. What am I going to come back to? Some people even tell me they don't go on holiday because they're worried what they'd come back to. So that's one for another day. But today I want you to focus on making the biggest difference, because this is a mindset shift. When we start thinking we have to do everything, it is already completely and utterly overwhelming. I'm here to do everything. Everything's on me. It wouldn't be on my list if it wasn't something that I should have to do. And I should be grateful for having a job anyway, because of what's going on in the world. And so I should just shut up and just get on with it. Those are 3 of the really common kind of beliefs that people have around work that causes so many problems. And hey, hands up, that was me as well for 20 years. I'm just giving you the benefit of my knowledge and my experience, given I went through that, fell over, and then realized how you can actually go about things. And one of the things that shifted it for me was moving from this whole I've got to do everything, everything's on me, to going, actually, I'm here to make the biggest difference. And the beautiful thing about this is you can't contest that. You can't argue against that. I'm not asking you to believe that the grass is blue. If you sit back and you go, right, why are you employed? Or why are you the business owner? You're there to make the biggest difference. Somebody is either paying your salary to make the biggest difference to their organization, to their clients, to their colleagues, to their shareholders, to their profits. And if you're the business owner, you're there to make the biggest difference in this company that you've set up. Maybe you've got a team, to them, to your clients, make the biggest difference. But most people don't think of it like this. They don't think of making the biggest difference. But it is a game changer. I know that's cliche and corny, but when you go into work, when you open that laptop up, when you go to the doors in your office with your shoulders back and your head up, and you go, right, I'm going to make the biggest difference today. Your energy is completely different. You're not going, oh God, what am I coming into? And I got all this stuff to do, and oh God, what is it? And feeling overwhelmed. You're like, right, okay, whatever it is, I'm there to make the biggest difference. Now I'm going to go into this a little bit more next week, but for this week, I want you just to get into this mindset every day. And if you need to remind yourself, morning, afternoon, and night, I'm here to make the biggest difference. I'm going to act on making the biggest difference. I'm going to make choices and decisions based on me making the biggest difference. I want you to do that all this week and just see how it shifts how you're looking at things. Because trust me, there are meetings that you'll go to, and if you go into it, and at the moment it's I've already committed to meetings and I've got to go to every meeting that I get invited to, and it's just a common thing, and we always have this meeting on a Monday morning, and all that stuff that's sucking up your time and maybe not making the biggest difference. When you start looking at it, well, actually, is this meeting going to make the biggest difference? Our biggest priority right now is this project. Is me spending 2 hours in that meeting going to move it forward in terms of my responsibility? It might be a meeting that other people can go to and get value and move things forward for them, but for you, actually, it will start questioning the meetings. It'll start questioning your workload, what you're spending your time on. There will be things that you do during your week, and you will start realizing that they aren't adding value. They aren't making the biggest difference to what's important to you. Now, the important thing is, when it comes to the biggest difference, is you have to have an understanding of what is important to you. So what is your personal objective? What is the project's objective, or the division or the department or the company objective that you're working towards? Because you can't make an assessment of whether you're making the biggest difference towards it unless you know those things. So again, just step back from all the hustle and bustle and go, right, okay, what is the big thing right now? What is the big aim, the big objective that we're working towards, I'm working towards, that's my responsibility? And am I focusing my time, my effort, my energy on the things that are going to make the biggest difference towards that? That's what I'd love for you to do every day. Biggest difference. And without any other guidance, just see how that changes how you're looking at things, changes what you start working on, changes what you start declining or accepting. Do that this week. And on top of, because this is heading you now towards that holiday that you're so excited to looking forward to. This is where the shift starts. You dial this in. Next week, I promise you, we will then talk about the work. I will specifically talk about the workload that you have, because again, most people that are coming to me, that they're saying, I've got so much to do before holiday, I have no clue how to get it all done. Well, one of those things is about, well, is everything you're trying to do the things that you should actually be doing? Actually, are they the things that are going to make the biggest difference? And we will start challenging some of this stuff, and we will ask some different questions next week. But this is where it all starts. So good luck with this. Embed this every single day. Embed that vision of your holiday too. Don't lose sight of that. That's the aim, that's the vision. We've got to keep reminding ourselves of that, step into that and those reasons why. And then realize we're here to make the biggest difference, and see how that changes things this week. Until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and if you do need to reach out with comments, queries, or anything else, then just let me know, obviously. And until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and see you soon.